Hey guys, Ramsey here. Welcome to another video. Tonight, I've got a quick hit video, and it's on a house I have never talked about on the channel yet. I'm a little under the weather, got a little bit of a sore throat, but I wanted to do this before I went to bed because this is a very worthwhile fragrance to discuss on the channel. And it's from a house, I believe it's a house that's located in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, but I could be wrong. If anybody knows, please do let me know. I'll read you a little bit of the background, which I guess it could be in this little blurb I'm going to read you. But the house is called Abdul Samad Al-Qurashi, and you'll see many people abbreviated as ASQ. They have a very popular, very hyped perfume called Safari Extreme. And actually, I was thinking about blind buying it. I was worried about reformulation though, and so I haven't pulled the trigger yet. But let me read you a little bit about this house. This fragrance I'm wearing tonight to bed is called Oud Malaccensis. Oud Malaccensis. And this is absolutely stunning stuff. So let me tell you a little bit about the house. 1852, the Al-Qurashi family, 1852, the Al-Qurashi family business was established as a processing plant for vein wood oud. I've never heard it called vein wood before, but I guess you learn something new every day. In Saudi Arabia. Well, there you go. That answers my own question. It later added the processing of other perfume raw materials, including amber. Al-Sheikh Abdul Samad Al-Qurashi expanded the business in 1932 and began producing exclusive perfumes. Some of the fragrances that are sold today in the One collection were originally created by him for members of the Saudi Arabian royal family. Oh boy. And still bear their names as dedications. I guess maybe unlike some houses who have some insane backstories, I guess this very well could be true. The perfume house Abdul Samad Al-Qurashi was founded by the sons of Al-Sheikh Abdul Samad Al-Qurashi. They merged their 4 independently operating perfume houses under their father's name to form the current company. The ASQ perfume house continues to be involved in the production and processing of many of the perfume raw materials it uses. Of particular importance to the company are the oils and distillates made from Taif rose, as well as the various products made from eagle wood. One of ASQ's specialties are fragrance oils made from pure oud. The distribution takes place mainly through own stores. Outside the Arab world, the fragrances are only available through an ASQ store in Paris and a few internet retailers. Okay, so very interesting breakdown. I had no clue this house went back this far, number one. Number two, the quality. Man, let me just tell you something. This fragrance seems to be pretty simple. The only notes listed are oud, and it's actually a very specific type of oud. It's Indonesian oud and sandalwood, okay? And that's it. That's all they list. I get a little bit of amber as well. And, the very first thing I thought when I smelled this, which it's only been on my hand half an hour now, so it hasn't been long. I don't have the energy tonight to do much more than just a quick overview, is some of these little decants that Russian Adam sent me of pure oud oil. That's the first thing that popped into my head. This Oud Malaccensis could easily be one of these. And, I've got probably 15 of them here, all different types of oud. I'm very blessed to have this. This expanded my knowledge of oud a millionfold. And thanks to, my brother across the pond, Russian Adam. And there's all kind of them. We've got, Cambodia. I showed you the Sri Lankan oud distilled in rose water, and they each kind of have their own twist. But when you smell them, many a times there's like this DNA, there's this distinctive real oud DNA that I get from many of them. Even though they all kind of smell different, there's just something about them that goes, real oud. Way different from the Norlimbanol, or I did an entire video on fake oud. Not fake oud, but I called it Western oud yesterday. You can go check out. And this smells real. This smells high quality. This smells real. And in fact, so the first thing that I got, the notes I took were, opens up with that, paint thinner, woody, somewhat animalic, deep, resinous oud with spices. And there's no spices listed, but there is this spicy aspect to the fragrance, and maybe a touch of amber. Those are the two notes that I'm picking up that aren't listed here. Amber and just maybe a little bit of spice, but the Indonesian oud in this is absolutely stunning. Honestly, I had no clue that this house is of this quality. This is complete news to me. And the only reason I even know this is because one of you was very kind enough to send this to me. And look, this is Arabic reads the opposite of English. So instead of from left to right, they read from the right side of the book to the left side. And so this is, you can see how this sample is even made up. It's the opposite way of kind of what we're used to. We're used to it being this way, and it's this way. So this is really, you know, a house tailored towards the Middle Eastern market. They're in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They have history in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. If anyone knows about the truth and authenticity of that story for them making, you know, perfumes for the royal family of Saudi Arabia, I would love to hear your thoughts. But all I know is, as far as, you know, a breakdown of this perfume, amazing. As an oud fan, this is good. This is, you want to get your nose on oud Malaccensis. I don't know availability. I don't know pricing. All I know is I was very kindly sent this. I've got a couple precious drops here that I will definitely, you know, jealously hoard and use occasionally. I love using oud before bed. It's such a calming, relaxing, introspective, you know, deep, almost religious experience sometimes. You know, it really almost takes you inside of yourself. You can think, you can breathe, you can uncover things, either that your brain just kind of skipped over throughout the day, or about yourself, you know, or about the world, or, you know, questions you may have. This is a great smell to just kind of sit with your thoughts. Just kind of sit with your thoughts. And, you know, so much of the day we're doing a million things all day, every day. We're doing a million things, looking at our phones a million times, looking at the computer, you know, if we're not looking on the phone or, you know, looking at the computer, we're driving a car and there's all of this stuff around us, and or we're riding a bus or whatever we're doing throughout the day. Take half an hour at the end of the day and just kind of let yourself decompress. Smells like this, these kind of ouds, and these real oud oils even, but stuff like this that you can, I guess, buy. I don't know, I assume this is real oud. If this isn't real oud, this is one of the most amazing Western ouds I've ever smelled. Okay, my guess is that this is real oud. You just can't, I don't think you can recreate that using synthetics. This is so good, so deep. I'd love to see how this unfurls on my skin. Unfortunately, my throat is going out, and so I just wanted to do a quick kind of update, because who knows if I'll be able to talk about this later, and I want to be able to wear it without kind of, you know, without having the weight of having to break it down. Doesn't seem extremely complex, other than the fact that it's real oud, and real oud in and of itself feels very complex. It feels, I wish I had a better word than paint thinner for it, but it does have that freshly painted vibe. I get that from this type of oud for some reason. I said the same thing to Russian Adam, and he kind of looked at me like almost it was a, like it was an insult, but I don't mean it as an insult, because I actually really like that smell. It has this freshly painted room vibe. You know, this woody lacquer, like lacquered might be a good word for it. Like you've stained a deck, you know, maybe not paint, but stained. It has that feel about it, that see-through, like after the stain dries, it'll be see-through and you can still see the wood, but there's a layer, right? That's a great way to describe this. It has this, it has layers about it for sure, but beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I would gladly wear this, and in fact, this really makes me want to dive into the house. So if you guys have any experience with Abdul Samad Al-Qurashi, ASQ, I guess it's abbreviated, do let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you know about that story. with the Royals, or if it's just kind of more fluff, or if it's true. And if you've tried Oud Malaccensis, they have like 9 pages of fragrances I've never heard of. So, yes, that's kind of just a quick rundown. This is definitely one to put on the radar if you're an oud head. Oud Malaccensis is a pleasure, a joy to wear tonight. I'm really, really enjoying it. So, I'm going to give my throat a rest. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a great night. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.